Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nav. I make videos about self-growth, spirituality, and just living in your highest alignment. And I've made it out for this beautiful sunset. And I have been doing a 30-day gratitude journaling journey, and some of you have joined me on that. We are on day 6 now, and I haven't journaled just yet, but I guess, in the past few videos I've really just been sharing about what I journaled about that day. But what I would like to just share about today is, instead of what I'm journaling about, just how much the journaling has been helping me. And because it's such a short amount of time, I have said 10 minutes of journaling a day. 10 minutes can seem really grueling at times, where I'm just like, okay, I don't really know what more to write. But the more you show up for it, the easier it gets. And some days it's not super easy, but the impact I have seen that it has on my life in my personal experience is really, really, really amazing. Like, it genuinely has raised my vibration when I've not been feeling so good. And I think it's maybe even tenfold for me specifically, because I'm not only writing it, I am reading it back, I'm then reading it to you guys, I'm then going through and editing it, and I'm just like, constantly reliving it. And so I want to give you some tips today, because when I say it's impacted my life in a positive way, it's also impacting the lives of people around me, people that know that I'm doing this, that don't follow me on YouTube, but people in my actual, real day-to-day life. And they're feeling inspired by it. They're feeling like it's something that they have thought of doing and haven't done, but would like to do now that they can see, people do this. And you don't have to commit to doing it for the rest of your life, but you can just commit to 1 month or even 1 week and just see how it feels. But I do recommend doing it for at least 30 days. If you can do it for, ideally, the amount of time it takes to form a habit is 66 days. So if you can do it for 66 days, which I think after 30 days, I'm gonna push it forward more, it will just become a part of your lifestyle, a part of you. And I keep saying this, but the power that comes with gratitude journaling is absolutely amazing. And I couldn't recommend it enough. Look at this background, yo. Yeah, I couldn't recommend it enough. Okay, so yeah, a tip would be for me, and I'm saying this because I am testing out different ways, just because I am existing just in the same way that you guys are. So I'm like experimenting. Which time of day is it best for me to journal? It's definitely not this time of day. It is in the morning, but I understand that we all have our day-to-days fluctuate, what our timetables are, what we're doing, what time we're going to sleep, what time we're waking up. But for the most part, if you have a good routine of, I go to sleep at this time, wake up at this time, either do it in the morning, first thing when you wake up, or right before you go to bed, because I think what makes it more powerful is the reiteration of it throughout the day. So for me, it's the fact that I'm writing it, I'm reading it, I'm feeling it, I'm editing it, a reiteration. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm like feeling it over and over again. And for you guys, because you're maybe not rereading it or like reading it to someone, or you're not recording yourself and you're not editing it, if you do it in the evening, if that seems less daunting to you, then I have to show you the Oh my gosh. If you do it before bed, you can read it once before you sleep, and then to reiterate it to yourself, you can read it in the morning, first thing when you wake up. What am I feeling grateful for? Because that could in itself just be so powerful. Because let's say, for example, you're doing a job that you don't love and you have to wake up in the morning to do that job. If in the evening you have given yourself time when you're relaxed to I'm obsessed with this sunset. Let me try and get the sunset. Let's see. I'm a little bit dark, but that sunset is so amazing. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Let's just go back. You journaled in the evening, and then you wake up in the morning and you read it when you're just like, oh, I really don't want to go to work. But when you're reading that thing about, okay, yes, this isn't the best thing that I would like to be doing right now, but this is a reminder. I am so grateful for this thing that I have in my life right now. And then you can take that and move through your day with it. Thinking of that now, I might start doing evening journaling, like right before bed as well. Maybe we could do 2 things we're grateful for. Just kidding. Or first thing in the morning. For me, I would probably do my practices and then do the journaling. As I said, I think it's a bit different for me because I'm filming it, I'm documenting it, so it's a little bit more work than just sitting down for 10 minutes and journaling. But I do want to be a good example, but also a realistic example that this is how it goes. And also, day 4, I mistakenly scheduled it for being released on day 5 yesterday, which is really annoying. So I do apologize for that if anyone has been following and was waiting for the day 4 inspiration. But yeah, so those are my thoughts. Just a little bit of advice on day 6, and I hope it gives you a bit of encouragement. And look, if 10 minutes is too much for you, how about 5 minutes? Just cut it down the middle. I don't want you to sacrifice what difference this could make in your life just because part of it is daunting to you. Show up every day, sit down, open your journal, get a piece of paper, get a pen, whatever you have, and just, write and put a timer on for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. But there's still a level of discipline that needs to be applied when you're trying to create a new habit or do something different. And I think it's really important for us to recognize that. It's something that I didn't know for a really long time about discipline, and how discipline isn't being not self-loving. Discipline is actually being quite self-loving. So just show up for yourself. 30 days. It's really not that long, especially when you are doing 10 minutes or 5 minutes a day of journaling. Just give it a try and give yourself a little bit of discipline to be like, look, yes, this is going to be challenging, but I'm going to do it. There's a reason I'm not calling it a challenge as well, because yes, it is a challenge, but I do want to be creating a gentleness to it. There is discipline involved, but this is a self-loving practice. And so I don't want people to just show up with this disciplined mind of like complete enough utter tough love, or like not even tough love, just toughness towards themselves. So just show up for yourself. It's really important. And at the end of the 30 days, let's convene and everyone share what helped them, how they felt they grew, and such like. And then we can go on to whatever the next journey is going to be. Oh my god, it just feels so amazing to be under such a vast skies. Let me show you what we've got going. This brings me so much love and light into my soul. There are actually always such good sunsets in Birmingham, genuinely. Oh my god, the moon is behind there. You don't even know. You can't even see. You just don't even know. This is the vibe. The water seems a very different color today. Look, it's a full moon. What the heck? It's glowing. Oh my god, guys, one day when I have that really sick camera, you will understand. Oh, holy moly. Oh my god, the sun sets so quickly. Guys, it's dark as now, but just those little snippets of advice that I have from what I'm learning about this journaling journey. What is happening with the nature? Wow, some powerful, they just flew right over my head. Wow, that energy from their wings. Amen. Guys, it's a full moon. The moon is literally shimmering on the little river. There's birds flying around. The sun has just set. I feel like I'm in a bit of a fairy tale right now. Bar the blue plastic bag that's been there. Now, maybe it's a bit too distracting for me to film outside, but the moon. Listen, I hope these tips helped you in some way. I am just trying to make these videos a little short and sweet on this 30-day journey, just as a little encouragement for you to watch before you do your daily practice of journaling. And I do hope they help. I'm sure you can barely see my face right now, but I'm still smiling. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video, which is tomorrow on day 7. Peace. I'm about to journal about how grateful I am that I'm in this here position.